We will be reviewing in today's video this MAC Cosmetics Studio Sculpt SPF 15 foundation. So if you want to know if I recommend this product and if it works, if it is beautiful, if it is natural, if I recommend it in general, then continue watching and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time that I post a video. So let's get into this foundation review, makeup review right away. Also, if you want to know specific information, the timestamps are going to be listed down below, so you can go check them out right now if you want only specific information. Hello beauties! Oh my god, I am actually sweating bullets right now and it is so hot. It's really I hope that this foundation review will go super well because I'm telling you, it is so hot. It is 33 degrees Celsius right now and I am so sticky. Everything is disgusting. Anyways, I just needed to tell you. And I want to ask you, do you prefer this camera angle? I decided to change my camera angle just a little bit to have it a different angle. So do you prefer this one, or do you not see a difference? Maybe I should change it more, or do I look better in this angle? Anyway, tell me down below. Because I really want to know your opinion on what looks best and if you prefer it like this. Alright, so of course we will talk about the price, the packaging, the formula, what it says, the shade range, everything. So let's get into it right away. So I will talk about the packaging. Of course, there's the black box as usual, as MAC is very classy and chic. And then when you open the box, you get the little container, which I think it's different than other foundations. I liked where the foundation is coming out of. A little tube, it comes out. You can really control a precise amount of foundation coming out. The bottle, I think it's very sanitary and it's very easy to carry around. So that is another plus. So I have my little iPad right here and I have all the details that I need to see for this foundation. Again, it is a top seller on the MAC website. A lot of people love it. It is 4 stars rated out of 5. It is $43 Canadian. And it is 40 milliliters, so 1.3 fluid ounces. It is a little bit more than usual foundations. Usually they're more around 1 fluid ounces. This one is 1.3. So again, the shade that I took is the shade NC20. It is the second color shade on the website. And I am looking at the colors. I think there's around 19 shades of the color in this foundation in particular, which I think it's kind of, MAC, you could have done better. There's not enough inclusivity for this foundation in particular, which I think it's kind of low for MAC. Is a big brand with inclusivity and everything, and having a shade range that small with only 19 colors, I think it's a little crazy. You should definitely increase the shade range. I don't know if you see, I might zoom in right here, but the foundation range is totally horrible. There's literally 2 shades for the deep skin tones, which to my opinion it's not even that deep. It is a gel-based system that provides us outstanding skin feel and medium to full buildable coverage with a natural finish. There is micronized silicone coated pigments, so if you don't like silicone, this foundation might not be for you. Comfortable on all skin types, but especially suited for normal, dry, and mature skin. So if you have mature skin, it's supposed to be very good for you. So there are key claims and benefits on this foundation. It is long wearing, offers broad spectrum UVA, UVB, SPF 15, provides long-term hydration. Provides stay true color, water resistant, which we'll test because I'm really sweating right now. It is a dermatologist tested and ophthalmologist tested. So if it goes into your eyes, you're fine. Love. Which during the summer, if you go in the water or if you're sweating like me right now, it's gonna go in there. So it's important to have water resistant at that point. So let's jump right into the foundation. And of course, I love now what I'm doing is I'm using a little metal palette and I apply the foundation right on it just because I think the application is better and it's smoother also. So we'll test it out fully. I already primed my face, and if you want to know all the primers and everything else, the products, everything is going to be listed down below. So we will go on it, and I'm going to put a little amount, of course, just because I don't know how much I need and I don't know how yellow it is. It's a gel-based formula, which I never tried before. So I'm excited to see how it's gonna look on the skin, if it's gonna crack, if it's gonna settle in the lines, even though I don't really have a lot of lines. But you know, when you smile a lot, it might settle and crack, and you don't want that to happen. So we'll test all of these things out. And it's saying long lasting on the website, but it doesn't say like how long it should last. So I will take my foundation brush and I will build the product into my brush just a little bit on the palette. And then I'll just go there very, very slightly, because this might be my shade and I don't know. It looks very dark on, you know, the pan, but it might be good. It might be like my favorite foundation ever. It doesn't go on the brush as easily. I think it's like a gel formula, but it's still thicker. And it does stay on the brush a lot. Wants to stay there, if you know what I mean. Like it wants to dry and stay there. I don't mind. That means that the foundation might be very, very long lasting. Natural finish foundation, which as you can see, it's a little bit dark for me. Like my neck is kind of white compared to my face. Going in small thin layers might be better. So that's what I'm doing, testing out the foundation in layers and how much I need to cover my face. I think I'm going to apply a second layer to really tell you how I feel about the foundation. And after that, I'm going to finish off my face and I'll go into my final thoughts and everything. But for now, with the first layer, I think it looks very natural. It looks very good. Surprisingly, it looks really good, like for an everyday to day look, even though my acne is peeking through. Just to really unify my skin tone, I would definitely wear that like this. But it's too early for my final thoughts, so we'll continue with a second layer, which might be too dark now. And I'll drag it down to my neck because you can definitely see the difference. All right, so now that this is applied, and I know you're going to come for me because this is way too dark for me. I look like I have a little golden mask on, which I'm not mad at because I feel like I'm bronzed up. And, ooh, but then, you know, I'll just finish my foundation, my concealer and everything, my powders just very quickly. And I'm going to tell you after that what I think about the foundation, how it looks on the skin. But for now, I'm going to tell you how it looks. I think it looks pretty good on the skin without anything. I'm going to apply everything before I come up close, just because I don't think it is necessary to show you what it looks like right now. And I do believe that it is very natural. I like how it blended into the skin. And I really like how when you apply multiple layers, it just blends into the skin and has a really natural finish. So you can see on my skin, it doesn't look like I have anything at all. Like it could be my skin. It really blends it very, very well. So I'm going to go finish off my face and we'll talk about it after. All right, so my full face of makeup is finished and I am looking at this little makeup look. And of course, excuse my pink in the inner corner of my eye. It's actually not eyeshadow, it's stains. So it's gonna stay there for a couple of days. Again, I'm stained beyond anything you can possibly imagine. So, but anyways, let's go back to the foundation. When I am looking at it, you know, I was able to really tone it down to my skin tone, so it really doesn't look that dark. So as you can see, like this is the color in the tube and my face is right there. Of course, like you saw, I added a little bit of concealer on the side. I added a powder, the MAC Water Weight Press Powder, which is an extra light, so it adds a little bit lighter. So you can always, if you have the wrong foundation shade, you can always do that. But now we're reviewing this foundation. The things that I see when I did this foundation, it is better than the Studio Fix Fluid on my skin. It looks way more natural. It looks less powdery than the Studio Fix. I think it looks way better. It looks like I have absolutely nothing on my skin, even though I have all of this bronzer, I have this blush, I have this highlight, and it did blur my pore almost completely when I only had powder on it. But then I added the blush and I added the highlight, and then the texture came out a little bit, which is completely normal when you add more products on top of the products, you know. My forehead looks pretty good, you know, my acne is barely there. This foundation, I am telling you, it looks absolutely stunning. It is lightweight. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin. Awesome that there's SPF 15. It goes really well with the 24-hour smooth wear concealer. It blends very well into the skin. And one thing that I noticed is you have to work really fast with the foundation because it is drying. It dries super quickly. So if you're just taking your time too much, you know, you're not blending very quickly, it's gonna dry on your skin and you're gonna look like you have a patch on your skin. So you have to be careful with this. I have only one beauty light open, and as you can see, this is my face, how it looks like. And I didn't put any setting spray, so that is my face without the setting spray, and I think it looks so stunning. The finish on my skin is just incredible. And overall, I just like how it looks. Even the forehead, you know, like the texture isn't even there that much. The coverage that it gives, even with only 2 layers of foundation and thin layers, it's like 2 little tiny drops that I put on my face. Drag it down to the neck a little bit, and it looks really good overall. I don't know, tell me down what you think down below. Even in bad lighting, I mean, this foundation is killing it. I'm just gonna try it with a little bit of Fix Plus on my face. Since I don't have a fan, I'm using my Dollar Tree mirror, $1.25. And with the Fix Plus, it looks really stunning and brings back a little bit of life into my skin. Of course, where I have a little lines here, it does crack a little where I put a lot of powder. Usually I put more powder in these areas because I don't want it to crack and I don't want it to look weird in any way. But other than that, I mean, wow, like $43, especially for the amount of product, which is 40 milliliters, 1.3 US fluid ounces. I think it's a very good price, really fair. It's cheaper than Sephora foundations, and there's more products in there. And look at how flawless it looks. It's just stunning. I absolutely love it. I think this is like my new favorite foundation, which I didn't think it would fit me because of the color, but then when you add the concealer and everything, it just blends in so well and it just looks good. Do I recommend this product? I highly recommend this product. Honestly, I am super surprised with this foundation. I think it's so amazing, especially on the skin. It feels lightweight. Of course, like here, I'm gonna feel a little bit oily, but I mean, I'm feeling oily like this with every single foundation that I have. So, but overall, it doesn't really move or anything. Like I applied the products, didn't move. Very impressed with this product and the amount of product in it. So that's what it is. So tell me what you think down below. What is your favorite foundation that you have? Do you use MAC foundation, and which one is your favorite MAC foundation? Don't forget to tell me down below. So that's what it is. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to see more of those awesome videos. So I post 5 videos a week, Monday through Friday, and if you don't want to miss any videos again, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. And I really, really love you, beauties, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, beauties.